Crafty family, it's me. And today we are going to do a vlog. And I'm going to mess around with these little bits that were left over from the neon colored painted fabric that I cut into ATCs. And these are the little inchy style things that are left over. Before I do this though, I want to show you really quick the ATCs that I had gotten from everybody, and then some other little things are in here. I actually put them in sleeves so I would have them. Here they are. These are the ATCs I had gotten. These particular ones are from Jeanette Wild. She gave me all of these. They're all gorgeous. I love them to death. They're awesome. And then here's some that are from Olivia, and then the last couple here on the bottom, these are from Olivia, the first 6, and then the last 3 on the bottom are from Anne. So that's them. And then the first 3 and the first one in this row is from Anne. This one is from Lori, and then this is from Lindy. It's not exactly an ATC, but it's still like an artist card. And then this is a tag that was also in the package. So I just thought I would put these in. I'm going to make a binder of all the ATCs I've traded, and I've got more to add to it as well. So anyway, I just thought I'd show that for no apparent reason. So I'm going to just, I decided I'm not going to decorate these with anything except for, I'm just going to put some of this Martha Stewart decoupage glitter stuff, and then I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to put this, I haven't tried it yet, it's the High Gloss Thick Coat Finish. I want to try that and see how that is, because I've never tried it. And I just stuck my hand in the glue. That's interesting. So I just want to lay some glitter on this just to give them a little sparkle. But I think that pretty much, you know, they're pretty colorful on their own, and I don't think they need anything special. So yeah. So anyway, like I said, it's a vlog. Just talking about nothing. I don't even know what to start with, really. We still have, my friends came over on, my best friend, her husband, her 2 kids, and her daughter's friend came over and helped us paint, and then my other friend Yvonne too, helped us paint, and we got all the railings done. My deck is really big, like really big, so getting all the railings done is actually a big accomplishment because I have a lot of railing. And not just that, we ran out of paint, so we have to get more paint to finish the floor of the deck, of the main part of the deck. So we need to do that. Hopefully we're going to get the paint this weekend and get that out of, and I'm going to have to do that and get it out of the way because I'm sick of dealing with this deck now. I just want it to be painted and over with, and I don't want to deal with it anymore because it sucks to have to deal with it. And then what else? Yeah. Then we got to go through the basement this weekend, hopefully, and go through boxes and decide what I'm going to sell for the yard sale. And hopefully someone that should help me helps me without argument and issue and annoyances, because I'm really getting frustrated and I'm at my wit frickin' end with all of this. Just can't deal with any more selfish bullcrap, basically. I'm so done with it. We had the live stream a few days ago. That was a lot of fun. If you missed it, I apologize. We will do it again. I'm not sure what day. I'm going to try to do it every week. It's either going to be on a Friday or a Sunday. I'm kind of going to play it by ear for a while and just do it when I can. Because of all this house stuff going on, I don't want to commit. First of all, I can't commit fully that it'll happen every week right this second, but I'm going to try to do it every week. So don't get upset if it doesn't happen, because there's just a lot going on right now. So much. Crazy. So I'm going to try. It's going to be on Facebook. And I hear people say they couldn't see it, they couldn't do this. It's on my Facebook page, not my personal Facebook. It's on my Pink Poodle Crafts Facebook page, and it pops up as just a regular video on the wall of my Facebook page. So it's not any kind of special thing where you have to log in or go do anything special. You just have to go to my Facebook page wall, Pink Poodle Crafts Facebook page wall, and you'll see it right there in the feed on the wall. So it'll look like a video, just like you would see on your Facebook wall. It'll just have a play button, and you just hit play, and it automatically goes into the live video. So I don't see, so like a few people said they couldn't find it. I'm just like confused, because literally it's right there. And the only thing I can think of is that they were looking on my personal Facebook page, or they were looking on their Facebook page. They weren't in the right spot, even though I put a link. I put the link and people still said they couldn't get to it. And I was so confused. I'm like, how is this not, how are you not able to get to it? It was just really confusing. I don't know what was going on. I don't know if it was their fault. I don't know if it was Facebook's fault. I mean, the majority of the people found it, so I have to assume that it was whatever they were doing something wrong, because 99% of the people found it without an issue. So I don't know. And I'm not trying to be like, oh, you were wrong. I'm just saying, I understand some people aren't as literate, like they're not as Facebook literate as I would be and other people, so they don't understand the concept maybe, and it was kind of throwing them off. I don't know. But when I put the link, that's all you got to do is put the link. And see, here's the thing. You can click on the link, and maybe if the video hasn't started yet, if the live stream hasn't started, if you click on the link at 7:59 and I'm not starting it until 8 o'clock, my page is going to pop up, but you're not going to see the video. Okay? You have to refresh the page in order to see it pop up at 8 o'clock. So if you don't see it right away, you got to refresh. That little arrow that goes in a circle, for some of you that don't know, I'll show you what a refresh looks like. Up and by your, this is like your browser. Okay, I'm not drawing very well. And you have your URL bar here. This is where you type www. blah, blah, blah to get to websites. And usually you have like the X over here. Maybe it's not, I don't know, it depends on the browser you use. But there will be a little thing like this that has an arrow. It's going to either be on this side or that side. Sometimes, well, yeah, usually it's on this side or that side of the URL bar. You just click that and it'll make the page refresh. It'll make it, reload. And that's what you need to do, because if you get there at 7:50, 7:58, 7:55, whatever, you're not going to see the video because it didn't start till 8 o'clock. So you have to refresh. It's not just going to show up by itself. So maybe that was the problem. I don't know. I just went into in-depth detail about something that most of you probably already know. So anyway, I won't go any further on that. I'm going to dry these real quick. The only thing is this one and this one are a little plain. So I'm literally going to draw a heart, which is not happening because of the glue. So it's still not dry yet. I was going to draw a heart, but it's not dry. It's still tacky. That's alright. I'll wait. Yeah, these are a little tacky. Let me try to dry them again. Alright, that feels much better. I should be able to draw a heart now. Still doesn't want to draw on there. Well, poo on you for not wanting to draw. You know what? Let's try a paint marker. Let's see if I can get to my paint markers because... Ooh, I know. Here. Oh. This is like those Crayola glitter. So I'll put a little green glitter heart. Green glitter heart on there. And was there another one? Nah, the rest of them are okay. That was the only one that was kind of like really plain. Okay, so now I'm going to add the hard coat. So yesterday, or well, the day before yesterday, I discovered that I was having some pain in my right side, and I thought that maybe it was because of the way I was sitting in my chair and it was like a cramp. Well, it turns out no, it's not muscle. It's either kidney or something, but it's a dull pain. It can be painful depending on how I sit. I'm wondering if this stuff is like glossy accents in a sense, like that it self-levels a little bit. So I'm laying it on a little thick. I better put these on something so I can move them out of my way when I'm done. Okay. Well, my mat fell off of there. Well, that's interesting. Anyway, so I have this pain in my flank area, if that's what it's called. I don't know what it is. It's a little better than it was before. But it's just sitting there, this pain, and I called my doctor, and of course my doctor is out of town, so my friend suggested I go to the hospital. So when Chris got home, or when Chris was at work, and I called him and let him know that I was, you know, that maybe he could take me to the hospital, he was like, okay. Then he gets home from work and basically pisses me off. I won't go into detail. And we didn't end up going because he didn't, you know, and just the sheer lack of concern, you know, but I shouldn't expect any less from him in the first place. But it was just frustrating. So I just said, you know what, screw it. I'll call back and make an appointment with my doctor. She'll be back in a few days. It's just not worth, you know. And plus the pain has subsided a bit. Not completely. I still can't lay on that side comfortably, but it's just irritating. I can't wait to get out of this house because I just need to get the hell out of here. It's just, with me not feeling well 9 times out of 10, it's so hard to get anything done. I really like this stuff because it does seem like a glossy accent, and I am wondering if it is similar, because if it is, I've got this gigantic bottle of it, which is cool because I go through glossy accents like nobody's business. So that would be cool. It's a little thicker than glossy accents, but if it does the same type of thing, that would be groovy. So other than that, I told you in the last video about doing the class. I think that would be a lot of fun to do a journal class. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to ink the edges. I'll do it after this is dry. No big deal. So yeah, since I just put the video up late last night, I haven't gotten obviously any emails, or I haven't checked to see if anybody's interested. Then again, I don't think I put my email. I have to put my email in the description of that. Go back and do that because I'm not sure it's there. But either way, I did say it was pinkpoodlecrafts@gmail.com, so anybody who's interested. And like I said in that video, I'm looking for people who have never made a journal before, never ever. I want people that have never made a journal before, who are afraid of making a journal and have just not done it, because even though I have a video showing them how to do it, and there's several videos out there, not just mine, they still haven't mustered up the courage, because they think they think it takes courage to make it. It really doesn't, but I understand that they are scared to do it and scared to mess up. So I want those people. I want you. I want you. Because I want to help you get over that. Because I swear, once you do it once, you're going to be like, oh, that's it? And it's going to be so easy. And you're going to see. So those are who I want. Yes, I'm charging $5. And there's a reason for that. If I really cared about the money, I could say, I mean, because most classes that you find for things like that are a lot more than $5. It's not about the money. It's about kind of keeping it so that people who know how to do this stuff are going to be more deterred from paying $5, because they're going to be like, oh, why would I pay $5 when I already know how to do it? I want the folks who don't know how to do it and who would appreciate knowing how to do it and wouldn't have an issue paying $5 measly to do the class. You know what I mean? And I will make sure that everybody has a full list of supplies completely way ahead in advance, so you have plenty of time to gather things, and it won't be anything that you probably don't. I mean, if you're a crafter, you're going to have it. You're not going to need any special machines. You're not going to need anything but some paper, some glue, and maybe a cardboard box from like a cereal box or a package of granola bars or whatever, pasta box, any kind of box, or an envelope, like a manila envelope, like the big ones that are like 9 by 15 that you can get at the dollar store. So you're not going to need anything expensive, and then just your junk mail, copy paper, book pages, just stuff you have. And then obviously glue and some string, and then obviously just your paints to decorate it, and scrapbook papers if you want, or whatever. So you're not going to need to go out and like buy stock of things. I'm thinking we'll do 2 different classes. The first class will be putting it all together. The second class will be decorating the whole thing. Or decorating most of it, showing you some easy techniques to add pockets and add decorations and, ephemera and stuff. Okay, I think I hit all of these. Let me look. I have to look at it from an angle so I could see. Yeah, I think I hit all of these. So I'm going to move these aside because I want to work on something else that I have. And actually, give me a minute. I'll be right back because I'm going to get this stuff out of my way, and I will come back and we will work on something else. Okay, so I've got these butterflies I'm making for a cover of a journal, and I want to emboss them. So I'm going to use this Frontage embossing powder. It's got like a multifaceted, all kinds of different stuff in there. So for the big one, I'm going to do pink. And instead of using the pad that's in here, the ink pad for the glue, I just use a paintbrush and squirt some on. It's so much easier, and it wastes less glue that gets stuck in the pad and then just dries up. I just take it and I put some drips on, and that is how I do it, because I've just noticed that, see, like this is probably almost out, I guess, because it's just, when I put it in the pad, it doesn't get where it needs to be, and I end up with a giant mess. And I found that this is an easier method for me, anyway. Just hoping I have enough to get it on there. Come on. I gotta take it off that paper because I'm gonna be putting the embossing powder on that paper, and I don't want any glue. Okay. So I guess I'm at the last of that, but I do have another bottle, so I'll get that out when I need it. Okay, so then you take this and you sprinkle it everywhere. I'm like using the whole bottle, but I'm not really using the whole bottle. Oh, my eyeball itches. Have you ever had your eyeball itch? It's crazy. Okay, I'm grabbing it carefully by the sides and I'm just kind of shaking it all over. Give it a light tap. And I see that I missed some spots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat this and then I'll go back and fill in the spots that I missed. Well, that's how it works. Because if I try to fill it in now, my paintbrush will just, you know, if I try to put glue on a paintbrush and go in, all it's going to do is pick up embossing powder all over the paintbrush. And that ain't going to be cool. That ain't cool. So I'll go fill in where I need to. Okay, so now we're going to heat this puppy up. I made a huge mess. Huge mess. Alright. Get a baby wipe and clean this crap up. If I can get these crappy baby wipes out. I don't like them at all. Cheap dollar store, which I'm usually fine with the cheap dollar store ones, but this brand is just awful. They are just not up to par. And I usually am fine with cheap things. These are, if you ever see these, stay away. They suck. These ass wipes are awful. They are not good enough to even wipe up my craft mess. I wouldn't put them on my kid's ass if I had kids. They're like see-through and they're so thin and cruddy. And I've had dollar store ass wipes in the past, no problem. Okay, so as we can see, this is turning less into a vlog and more into me doing this stuff and explaining what I'm doing. But doesn't that look cool? I only missed spots here and a little bit here. And here, and I can go back in with some glue and fill it in. But I gotta grab some more glue because that one ran out. And the reason it ran out was because when I first got it, I kept re-wetting the pad just to use it once. And then by the time I went back to the pad the next time, the damn thing was all dried up. So all that, you know, glue got wasted. Whereas now I'm smart. And so this one I had gotten, I got these both at the Creative Reuse like a long time ago. And I need to turn on my ceiling fan because I'm hot. It's boiling in here all of a sudden. Okay. So yeah, to me that's the better way to do it. Just because for the simple sake of wasting the glue. Which they shouldn't even bother. Honestly, making it a pad and, well, okay. For stampers, yes. That's how you got to do it. But for people that just want to cover something, just sell the bottle, like a bigger bottle of the embossing stuff so that people can just paint it on. I mean, yeah, you can use Mod Podge, but you got to wait for that to completely dry. Whereas this, if you put a thin layer on, you can go right to it and it's not a big deal. So here I'm just going to put a few drops on and go across the areas that I missed with this, since now I'm not going to pick up a whole bunch of glitter. Let's see, just going to go over it generally in the areas, and I'm not going to, there goes. I realized that I was going to have a copyright issue. I had to mute that, which is why all of a sudden the video went silent. Because I have to mute that, come to think of it, because of the fact that it's a song that I would probably get in trouble for if I didn't mute it. Because my phone plays the song. Sorry. Because now my phone's, I turned off my ringer because now my phone, like all day long, is going to ring off the hook because that's what it does. Telemarketers, political this, that, and the others, bill collectors, because I have hospital bills coming out my butt. Craziness. Let's hope I got some better coverage this time. I have a feeling I'm probably going to have to go over this a third time on certain spots. Let's place some bets, shall we? Place your bets, place your bets. It's hard to hold this thing. Let's shake it around. Move this, open this, close this. Well, I'm going to dry it here. Okay, let's give this a try. Okay. Looks good. I won't have to put another coat. Actually, good deal. My dog started barking too. Tiggy Tickles. My little Tiggy Tickle started barking. Probably because the garbage man is out and about on Wednesdays, because that's what day it is. Hopefully I'll get this up today. Oh yeah, it's fun to watch me clean my desk, isn't it? You're probably like, alright, enough, lady. Okay. 1 down, 2 to go, believe it or not. Okay. Still a little sticky, but overall dry. Look how pretty that is. Very shabby chic. Isn't that gorgeous? I love this embossing powder. It's so pretty. So pretty, I can't take it. Okay, where'd the other 2 butterflies go? Here they are. We're gonna do one in blue and gold and the other one in like more or less gold and white. This one was pink, white, and gold. This one's blue, white, and gold, and this one's just white and gold, I believe. So I think we'll do this one in the blue. And I'll do the same thing where I paint it on. Do any of you guys do that, where you paint it on rather than use the pad? So anyway, back to vlogging. Not that you guys care what I'm saying anyway, because it's boring. But for me, it's free therapy, right? I don't know what else to say, honestly. I go to the doctor in August. My gastro, finally. Might as well put some on there. I go back to my gastro doctor. I'm probably laying this on like really thick, but oh well. And hopefully when I go to her and talk to her about the doctor I want to see in New Mexico that is willing to, it's an alternative way to treat Crohn's, and I am so interested in doing this because it's a 70% success rate using antibiotics rather than all these other medications that are really hard on me. And I want to do it. And the doctor, I talked to him, he was really nice, and he wants me to have my doctor call him so that he can set her up with the proper treatment so that I don't have to go to New Mexico to have an appointment with him to get started. This way I can avoid all that. But she has to be on board with this. So let's hope and cross fingers that she is on board with it and everything goes as planned. That's the deal. So I go in August. I can't remember when. I want to say it's the middle of August, but I can't remember. Okay, let's heat this. I don't think I need to heat this a second time. Perfect. That looks so pretty. I love it. I loves it. Alright. I'm going to try to scoop off some of this glitter into the trash so that we can do the other. Actually, I don't want to put the glue on it there. But yeah, so if that doctor gets on board, I could be a lot healthier than I am now in a matter of just a couple of months, which would be fabulous. So fabulous. So everybody cross your fingers, because it would be wonderful. 70% success rate. That's a higher success rate than any of the medications I use. Okay. Gonna do the gold and white. Hair or something bizarre. Okay. Glue. Alright, well, I won't worry about that until I do this. Okay. Woohoo! Pretty and hot. My hands are sticky. So, okay, that's done. What's you guys' favorite embossing powder? Do you even use embossing powder? What's your favorite kind? Is there a brand or a color or a type that you like? I like those frontages. Those are nice because they've got that very shabby look to them. They're like a really nice mix. And then I also like Beauty when I want a nice clear coat. But yeah, that came out awesome. This came out awesome. And this came out awesome. Isn't that cool? That's some cool stuff right there. And they're going on the cover of this book. I have to finish the lace on that. But I'm going to be putting them here. Like so. Something like that. Doesn't that look cool? Groovy! Of course I will adjust everything so it's flat. But yeah, I think that'll look so cool. Or I can do this one down here and these two like that. I like that better maybe. So yeah, either way, it's gonna look awesome. It's gonna look awesome. And I might put a little gauze underneath of it. So it's gonna dull down the cover just a bit. Because it's very bright pink and I want it to look, I mean, I don't mind that it's bright pink at all. I like the contrast between the bright pink and the baby pink, but if I put some gauze underneath of it, you know, if I take a piece of this gauze and kind of lay it underneath, it's going to dull that down just a bit, you know what I mean? So it looks a little more shabby. So that's the plan, Stan, with that journal. But anyway, as far as anything else to vlog about, I guess I don't know, I guess I thought I had more to say than I do. I don't know. Let's see, what's coming up? Something that's coming up in the near future is I'm going to show you how to make this ATC. That's coming up. I am going to do that video, and I'm also going to do, I'm trying to think, I had other things planned. I might actually use this on the inside of the journal. I'm not sure yet, but this is what we did when I was doing the brush shows. Was it yesterday or the day before? I think it was the day before, the video before last. We did the brush shows, 2 videos in a row. Well, no, we did the brush shows, the video before last, and then we took what we did and we cut it up into ATCs and did that. So yeah, so anyway, you know what I mean. But yeah, I want to do another one of these and show you. And why is there a big black blue mark on there? Because that was not there before and I'm not happy about it. I'm gonna have to fix that. I don't know, I must have got something on it and I'm not really thrilled about that, but I'll fix it. See that mark? That wasn't there before. I'll fix it. Must have happened with all this brush show stuff that I've been doing. Alright, but anyway, that's gonna happen. I swear I was more prepared before I got on here. I've got some other inchies to work on. They're all in here. Inchies and art tiles. We're gonna do some of those. Art tiles, inchies. I cut out all kinds of stuff for inchies and art tiles. So we're gonna do some stamping, some embossing, and we're gonna make art tiles. I haven't done that in a long time, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with these yet. Not sure, but I'm holding on to them and not cutting them up until I know. So that's coming up as well. And I can't think of anything else that's coming up, but I know I have things. I know I have things that I said I was doing. I forget. Oh, I'm going to be showing you how to make faux rust on things like this. I got 2 different methods to show you how to do rusting onto, you know, chipboard or whatever you want to do it on. So that's coming up as well. So yeah, so got some things coming up. I know I didn't do a whole lot of like personal vlogging today. I guess I thought I had more to say. I guess I didn't. So this was like extremely boring and I apologize. I'm sorry. So boring. But I hope you guys enjoyed it anyway. And I hope you guys well, have a great rest of your week. I'm going to go at this point because I fumbled over my words the entire time and really just showed you how to emboss 3 butterflies and put some clear coat on some inchies. Like, that was my vlog. I don't know. I don't know. My brain's all over the place, I guess. And I guess that's stress for you. Oh, but I did want to say the last vlog I did where I don't remember. I don't think it was the last vlog. The vlog where I talked about young ladies and young women and being independent and strong. Since that vlog, I've had 2 young ladies contact me saying that what I said helped them a lot. which was pretty cool. I was shocked by that, actually. I wasn't really expecting anybody to listen to me and take my advice, but they did, and I'm so thrilled about that. That if, you know, whether they're going to take the advice or it just affected them and they just liked it, whatever. I got positive feedback is what I'm getting at. So that was pretty cool. And, you know, that's pretty neat. You know, that I didn't realize I had very many young people listening to my channel. Because, you know, I don't know. I'm not saying y'all are old or anything. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm not saying you're old, so don't comment and yell at me. I'm not saying you're old because I'm old. But anyway, I'm just happy that, you know, it helped somebody, it touched somebody, it gave somebody some inspiration or something. I don't know what it did, but it did something apparently. So anyway, I guess that's it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Make sure you do what you love and love what you do and be nice to people. I love you. Bye!